never see my mom again.
The spirits are departing soon.
This candy was the last thing Mom gave me. You'll help me, right?
Wishes bring nothing but trouble.
Don't you have any wishes?
A flower pastry would be nice.
It's a tide of passing!
Do I really have? Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything comes crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.
Fame, wealth, power, immortality. How dull. But this one...
Hello everyone and good evening to you all. We are back with RRG official esports and today we are going on with the group stage matches day number 6 and today we will be proceeding directly with the second match that is going to be between team Immortal Esports going up against team DJS. So onto the blue side, there will be team DJS. Meanwhile, onto the red side, it is going to be team Immortal Esports. Myself, I'll be your caster for this match, Itami, and I'll be joined by my co-caster, none other than Miko. So say hello, Miko.
Steel.
Hello guys, nice to meet you.
And I guess we are onto the draft phase already. And looking at the bands,
Now a guy
quite regular
enters the
band
scene.
for that Esmeralda, not that Esmeralda, but the Gatotkacha at least. But the Esmeralda as well as the Akai band coming up from the side of team DJS. So they might be planning for some kind of, it might be kind of a respect band coming up maybe.
Well, I suppose that in this current meta, Esmeralda is not exactly very fearful, but the Falling Star Moon, the shields the region, so I think she can be really utilized well. Akai is a very good disengager, so I'm guessing they are planning for a pick like maybe a Tigreal or Atlas or something like who has a very good engage, but once he has been disengaged, he is pretty much useless. So maybe that could be a good move
Butterflies
depending upon
born
the
by
draft.
thy wish.
guided
I do
by
agree with you
lantern's
onto that
light.
point because Akai can literally cancel out the implosion planes that might come up from that Tigreal too. So the Jushin ban is quite valid considering how good he is
Light
doing
will
on
fall
onto this
prey
meta.
to
Followed by the
shadow.
Argus ban. So okay, three of the bans coming up from the side of Team DJS are quite unusual, but still, I guess they are relying. These three can be the heroes which might give them a hard time to their composition. So that might be one of the reasons why
The
they have
Immortal
decided to
One
ban
chose
it.
me to
But I
vanquish the
did notice that
shadows that plague this
Suyo is
world.
getting banned. So the chip is open. So one of the teams might be picking out the chip as well. So what do you say?
I think in this current meta, mobility plays a huge role, and Matilda might be one of the faves. Also, I do see that the red team has been banning like meta heroes, like 5v5 oriented heroes and CO, whereas the blue team is going for targeted bans.
Do you
Either
want
these
to make
counter
friends with
bans
Nana?
or like that is a really, what should I say, non-conventional, like non-meta draft. So I'm really excited to see
Love
what they
and
are
night
actually coming
are
up with.
everlasting.
Like as we can see, Nana is a hero who is not bad, but at the same time not really popular in tournaments. But Sicilian, on the other hand, is a pretty meta pick in
The
this meta.
hunt begins.
Both of them.
Definitely, and the Ruby as well. So she is kind of a flex pick. Ruby, I don't see her much onto the Goldeen, at least for now, but still, the Sicilian is a really valid pick onto the mid lane, considering how well he is doing after those adjustments, after those power spikes, and as soon as he gets his core items, when it reaches to the mid to the late game phase, Sicilian's damage is going to be up to the point. But another pick coming up from the side of Team DJS, which can be the Alpha. So Alpha is quite a valid pick, and if she is combined with a Matilda, then she
Sacrifice
could be
everything
cherry on the
for
top.
victory?
But apparently, this is going to
Gladly.
be the Alpha EXP and a Gushin jungle coming up.
Now again, as I said, the blue team is going for a very like orthodox or like a weird strategy which is not part of this current meta. But at the same time, I believe that the team fights and all could be like the key to their victory. Let's just see what they plan.
I do agree. They are relying more onto their comfort picks instead of those meta picks, the blue team. So a Nana first pick, followed by the Gushin and the Alpha. You know, I do think mostly depending upon the draft, it is going to be the meta heroes that will have quite higher advantage onto the game. But at the end of the day, the execution will be one of the things that is going to be mattering the most. So the Yuzhong pick also coming up from the side of Team IMTS. Yuzhong is really good EXP laner, and his Black Dragon form as well as those passive and the healing that he gets, he can be
Need some stitches?
really aggressive
I can
from the
help.
early phases of the game as well.
Yes, I completely agree. But at the same time, as I said, the execution is a really, really important thing because like one Molina Smooch and Molina Bliss coming in from that little red-headed girl. Actually, it's a pink-headed girl, but okay, who cares? Like, I've seen that boys are never interested with the colors that much. But anyways, so one combo coming in from Nana could actually kill Sicilian then and there. Because that Leonin has a lot of damage, and by a lot of damage, the burst, I'm not even joking, everyone knows. But at the same time, the Sanguine Claws and the Bat Impact combo coming in from Sicilian could cause a lot of problem to everyone else. But at the same time, like Gushin with his Shadow Blade Slaughter, Incandescent, Swordsfire, like he can just directly jump onto Sicilian and get a kill onto him. So like you can never tell like the placements, the micro plays, the macro plays, everything together is gonna be very much important to decide who is the winner.
I do agree with that. And a Mia ban coming up, Mia has quite been rising up onto the rank games recently. Like if you face a Mia, then you can go out with the Vengeance tool. If I go a Claude, then I mostly acquire Vengeance because that damage from the Mia is going to be hurting, and if she actually gets that snowball kind of capability, and she is going to be definitely hurting onto the late phases of the game. So they have just decided to ban it out. This time it is going to be for the side of Team Red, the Khalid coming up. So the Yuzhong is already picked up, so is the Ruby. So I guess in my prediction that is going to be the Khalid going on to the roam position as well, because he is kind of a flex pick too. He can go to the rumor, like he can be filling that rumor position as well, and he is quite decent with those heals as well as dealing some decent amount of damage onto the early phases of the game.
Yes, I completely believe so. Because Mia with the hidden moonlight, oh my god, that is so scary because she just creeps up to you like boom, peekaboo, and you are dead. Like the Inspire combo, that is so damn horrible. But at the same time, I believe that 3 fighters onto the red team. Like there's an EXP Yushang, a gold Ruby, and a Rome Khalid. Like that is a lot of damage, but at the same time, they don't really have that much range. Also, they don't have that much defense. Like Ruby versus Moscow is gonna be hard because Moscow does not have much range, guys. But at the same time, if Moscow gets fed, like with the Holy Trinity, that is a lot of problem coming in for those fighters. So let's just see what happens. Also, Link pick at this stage. Like Moscow with the Spear of Misery can literally counter his Tempest of Blades. So, well, we will be diving into the match, guys.
Yep, and we will be diving onto the land of dawn. This is going like I repeated myself on, like when I did my introduction. This is going to be between Team Immortal Esports going up against Team DJS. This time, Team Immortal Esports will be taking on the, I guess that is the red side, and Team DJS will be taking on to the blue side. So looking at the draft, I would say both of the teams have it quite balanced, but for the side of Team DJS, it is more reliant on to their comfort picks because we don't see that Nana often getting the first pick, but still at the end of the day, it is going to be the execution part that is going to be mattering the most. So without any further ado, here we go on to the land of dawn.
Well, the match is starting up, and we see both the teams heading towards the jungle. And oh, Blink is actually starting off with a red buff. I think they are just expecting a gank or an invade. So he just plans to take the blue buff later. But at the same time, I believe that Ruby is pretty self-sufficient at the early game. So that is a good decision.
I completely agree with you, and he was trying to help out that Ling, that red buff as well, so that he gets his level 4 spike as soon as possible to be more engaging onto that upcoming team fight. But Roshan quite struggling onto that. He is trying to make an engage onto the already the Sanguine Claws almost potting up and getting that kill onto Roshan, but unfortunately they just decided to disengage for now. Onto the top side, Tigreal is getting giving some help to the Moskov as well, going up against that Ruby. Both of the teams just firstly focusing more onto their neutral objectives.
I think this is going good, and although they are not really having much connections or fights right now, both the teams are playing safe and making sure that they do not give out the first blood.
I completely agree, and they are just playing it safe, focusing more onto the objectives. Meanwhile, onto the bot side, they might be trying to gank up onto the Alpha, but fortunately, Alpha was able to make it out from there. He was able to recall it out, and he is trying to play it quite safe too. The turtle about to be spawning onto the next 20 seconds. So both of the teams trying to make it out, but still Jin PF might be taken down. The Tempest of Blades being forced out by the Ling just now, but he will be punished down for that overextension. Yuzhong comes up with the follow-up, but no proper follow-ups for now, and the first blood going out for the side of Team Blue.
I think Ling just forgot how squishy he is because he is an assassin. Although with the Tempest of Blades, there's a lot of burst damage coming in from him, but at the same time, he's also paired up against high mobility heroes. Oh, there's a gank going on at the bot. And Spear of Alpha onto Natalia. Okay, that's okay.
Okay,
and
connecting.
Gushin versus Gushin missed his sword spike. Oh, the Spear of Destruction does connect. At least one of them who is hitting someone.
Yep, and Gushin was actually able to get that gold buff for now. He got his level 4 spike, but the turtle already been spawned and being contested from the side of Team Red, and we might be seeing a retribution play coming up from one of these teams. Gushan might over-initiate or team fight coming up onto there, but the retribution is yet to be used and it will be linked, actually securing that turtle. The fight coming up, this time Sicilian will be able to get that kill onto that Tigreal, but Khalid with the follow-up, getting the kill onto that Nana as well. Alpha will be forced to retreat, and so far so good for the side of the Immortals, but still no engages, like disengage. They have decided to disengage for now and trying to play it out safe too, but Ling will be able to get that red buff of that cushion.
Well, that is a lot of farm denial to the blue team. And I believe they are doing good. Oh, the flying Gushan onto Ling, but both of them are just going back to safety. And Ling actually plans to take the blue buff as well. The temptation blades being used.
Oh, but the implosion
play!
Implosion play onto two people, but there was no proper follow-up once again, and Sicilian will be able to get that kill once again onto that Tigreal, and that is going to be a 1-for-0 trade, but Gushan might be taken down once again, and he will be taken that blue buff as well, but the flame shot coming up from that Nana, getting that kill onto that Khalid. She at least got a trade, but Gushan is definitely not having a good time onto his jungle.
I believe that is a lot of farm denial to Gushan, and oh, a good kill. The bad impact and Sanguine Claws combo. And also Sicilian managed to get the blue buff from Gushan. I believe that the red team has a lot of early damage. Like, obviously they have so many fighters and it's little skill damages, and that is giving them a lot of advantage, but in the mid to late game they are gonna fall. Although they do have Sicilian as a reassurance for the late game, but if the blue team manages to bide their time and farm well, this could be a turnaround, guys.
It could be a turnaround actually, because they have the Sicilian too, and for the side of the blue team they need to play it out quite safe, because the early game aggression is definitely not helping them now. At least for now, the turtle already been spawned, and I guess it will be Team Immortal Esports once again unleashing the turtle first. But Moskov looking on a dicey position. There comes the Crimson Walls from that Sicilian, and that Moskov will be taken down. It's actually the Moonlit Worlds, but anyways, he was able to get that kill with his ultimate, followed by the bat impact too. Gushan missing his dagger onto there. Gushan is getting enough vision, but Tigreal is the only one with that follow-up. Khalid comes up on joining onto the team fight. Link trying to make an engage. The implosion play coming up, but that won't be enough. The unstoppable already for that Sicilian. He is quite fed, and the Link getting that kill onto that Gushan. But Yuzong with once again with a good follow-up. That is going to be a 3-for-0 trade for the side of Team Immortal Esports.
I do believe that Sicilian's ultimate, the Bat's Feast, is a really versatile move. Like, it not only gives him heal, movement speed, but also a bit of damage. Oh, the Molina Blitz missing, and her passive has also been used, but Sicilian has been shut down. So that was a bad trade. Like, Sicilian was just getting a bit overconfident, and I just blame him for his misposition. And Khalid with the Desert Tornado. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage dishing out by Khalid. He already has his under belt. So, well, I guess I do expect a lot of damage coming in from him. And 2 of the turtles go to the red team. So that is also a lot of gold. About 2k gold difference, that is not that hard to come back against. But at the same time, if this continues, the domination, the mobility, like everything is right now with the blue team. The red team.
Definitely, and the concealed play coming up from the Khalid might be able to engage once. Spear of Alpha will be used in order to retreat instead of making an initiation. So, from the side of the blue team, it's more of a late game composition because of that Sicilian, but he got that kills onto the early phases of the game. So late game definitely he will have more advantage, but that Khalid was trying to engage onto there. The Molina yet to be popped out from that Nana, almost able to get that kill onto Nana too, and Sicilian is already dealing some ridiculous amount of damage, even though it's only been the mid phases of the game. He is yet to get his core items, and if Team DJS are not able to pull up a really good play or a really good setup, then it is looking quite dicey for them.
Yes, I believe that Sicilian made the flicker implosion onto Khalid and the Molina Bloods. That was killed, but Nana was also taken down. That was a good Sanguine Claws and bad impact. The Purify actually saved Sicilian, and I think that was a very wise choice to bring Purify in this game.
Yep,
As I was saying,
Yeah,
He
it
already
actually
has his lightning truncheon, so like that is a lot of damage coming in from Sicilian.
definitely. And for the lighting truncheon, maybe he would have gone for the COD as well as the glowing. Maybe that would have like gave him some more burn damage, but it might be one of his strategies or it might be something else. But still, what matters most
Oh,
is he
he
is
actually got the burning wand, like glowing wand as well. So that's what exactly you said, Ikami.
Yuzhong with that follow-up, followed by the Khalid raising Sandstorm, a flicker combo coming up. Look at that damage from that Sicilian getting that kill. Oh my god, he is literally so much fed. And I would like to watch the itemizations actually. And yep, Sicilian actually went for the truncheon and instead of the Clock of Destiny, he went for Red Book. So it would be providing him that splash damage, but for that mana, he will be like requiring maybe the talisman. But I don't see Sicilian players using like prioritizing talisman that much unless you really want to be spamming those bat impacts.
I think a talisman is not exactly a good choice, but the elegant gem would have been better. Like at least a small version for the lollipop. So I guess I could suggest him some itemizations and build options. But at the same time, I believe his play is really good. A bit overconfident at times, but he already got the Divine Cleave as well. So that's a lot of penetration, damage, mana, like everything combined. He is a powerhouse right now.
Definitely. And oh my god, the Petrify actually Yuzhong, but it doesn't matter because Sicilian will be getting that kill again. Once again, the influence being used out, but Roshan with the follow-up onto that Khalid and that Tigreal will be taken down once again. But still, it is going to be a 2-for-1 trade for the side of Team DJS. So, not DJS, it is Immortal Esports, and Immortal Esports are actually leading the game. 2-man I'm offended coming up from that Ruby. That Bonina has just been popped out. Link is trying to get a follow-up. Here comes the template of and Moskov as well as Alpha might be able to get that kill onto that lane. They are able to do so. He got that trade onto that Nana, but he will be immediately punished for that overextension and diving onto that crystal.
I think that is the spear. That SM was so good and he almost had Sicilian, but Sicilian was saved by Be Good. And I always told him how to be good.
Yep, and looking at the goal lead, it is Team Immortal Esports with the goal lead for now. They have almost over 8k goal lead, and the execution part is quite well for them as well. And like I mentioned, the meta hero quite have an advantage more than that comfort kind of a composition which came up from the side of Team DJS. It's not favoring them for now, but if a misplay comes up from the side of Team Immortal Esports, if a really good setup comes up from the side of Team DJS, then maybe they still might have a chance onto this game.
Hey, I'm like being a Leela main. This is really hurtful that you guys are such better fanatics. But at the same time, I do believe that this is a bit of a poor play coming in from the blue team. So, well, I can't even blame you about this. So, I'll have to wait and bide my time till I get a Leela on stream who can actually kick ass. Okay, that SM is connecting a lot, but I just see that no commitment coming in from Moscow because well, even if he does come in, there is so much CC from the red team. And the amount of recall plays that's kind of annoying, but at the same time, they have kind of earned the respect.
Yep, and they are just taunting them out, trying to get those inhibitor towers as well so that when they come up with the next lord, they will be able to end this game. But look at that. So much damage already. There might be an engage. The
Offended. Oh my god. That Raging Sandstorm and Offended, that was so good. The Tempest is being used and the Dragon Tail on 3 people. Link so low and he still managed to get the kill and just by Sicilian. I think this is gonna be it, guys. Oh, the double kill onto Lucian by Sicilian. That's exactly what power play looks like. And guys, you are losing millions. What are you doing? It is over.
Yep, and Immortal Esports will be able to secure this victory. And yep, it was a deserved victory actually. And yeah, Team DJS will be going homes. But still, congratulations to Team Immortal Esports to be like qualifying for the next round. Their meta kind of a competition definitely worked out, and that Sicilian already got that in onto the early phases of the game. He got fed with enough kills, and look at the damage he dealt. The 40% damage coming up just from that Sicilian. So he was the absolute like hyper carry as well as the MVP, a deserving MVP for this game.
Completely, I believe you. Like the itemization was not exactly what I had hoped, but the builds and all, like that is actually showing us what it is like to be comfortable with a meta pick. Like his positioning was all around very good, except for that one time when he was taken down. And I think he learned his mistake, and that is exactly what counts in this game. And let's look at Ruby. Like she had so much lifestyle, like so much good sense. The I'm offended, the flickers coming in. Also, Ling actually went for the anti-heal. Like that's exactly what we needed, guys, because Alpha was completely shut down by them. So I believe that this was a good composition, and they were helping each other out. The early rotations, everything like that was perfect synergy coming in from them. A classic textbook example for what you should do, and well, the blue team could serve as an example of what you shouldn't do. What do you think, Atami?
Definitely. And that first pick definitely didn't pay it out for the side of Team DJS because she was not as contributing compared to the Sicilian. She was the mid laner too. And Sicilian was also.
Completely. Like,
Yep.
just look at her build. She does not have any anti heals. She went for the holy crystal. Like, that is the costliest item with like 3k gold requirement. And like, you are going for that item as your second item. Like, there's Ruby, there's Khalid, there's YZ. Like, why don't you have an anti heal? You are the mid support. Like, that was such a bad decision. Also, Tigreal does not have an anti heal. He went for the Athena, then the Antichrist, and now he's trying to get the anti heal. And he still does not even have the Black Ice Shield, guys. So, without any anti heal against three EXP types, like the region types, now that is really, really sad.
I completely agree with you. And yep, I agree with you with that point with the Holy Crystal as well. Instead of the Holy Crystal, she would have gone with other items too. Like Holy Crystal, first of all, like you mentioned, it is really expensive. So for instead of that, you would have gone for something else too. And the Genius one, like yeah, the Genius one built as the first item was also kind of questionable. But from the side of Team Immortal Esports, their execution as well as their draft, as well as those plays were more like dominant compared to the side of Team DJS. And that is one of the reasons why they ended up winning this game as well as qualifying for the next round. I guess for now, we will be back with another match. Till then, Itami and Miko will be signing off. We will be back with another match.
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything come crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.
Fame, wealth, power, immortality. How dull. Good.
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything come crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.
Fame, wealth, power, immortality. How dull. But this one... Offer that which is most precious to you, and your wish shall be granted.
My mother always wanted a pretty dress. Now it's just missing the flower from her stories. The night blood. I made it! Mom will be so happy!
They have yet to bloom. And time is dwindling.
I miss the Burning Lights Festival. I'll never see my mom again.
The spirits are departing soon.
This candy was the last thing Mom gave me. You'll help me, right?
Wishes bring nothing but trouble.
Don't you have any wishes?
A flower pastry would be nice.
It's a rite of passing! I made this for you! Mom? Mom? Thank you.
Just take the candy.
But I already traded it for this flower pastry. Here.
Style. Passion. Power. Inner drive fuels us through every race and pushes us through every action. Speed is our soul. Freedom, our aspiration. We enjoy every moment in our pursuit of a better self. Conquer all fears. Press into the great unknown. This is who we are. Made for speed, born to win. Together, we'll reshape the game.
In their hearts, fear festers into darkness. But deep within, there is hope to crush that fear. Through this mask, I see no fear.
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it?
Hello, everyone, and good evening once again. And we are back to RRG official esports. So we are going on with the group stage, and this is going to be the third match for the day, and it is going to be between Team Fusion Esports going up against the team which is quite renowned in India. That is going to be Team Dakusena. So on the blue side we have Team Fusion Esports, and onto the red side we have Team Dakusena. So regular bans are still going on. Myself, I'll be a caster once again, Itami, and be joined by my caster once again, and that is going to be Miko.
Hey guys, so basically we are back with another exciting match. Well, this is looking really exciting because Dakosina has actually banned Badang. And if you didn't know that, after these patches like Badang, Hilda, there we go guys, Hilda has been banned. So exactly,
Who
this
said
is
there are no
telling you guys,
shortcuts in
like
life?
these
I
have been
literally
buffed
invented
so
one.
bad, they actually belong at the ban zone right now. And
Alpha
the
is
chip is a
online.
normal ban. What do you think, Itami? Alpha chip, like these are like going on with the meta flow.
Definitely. And Alpha, Chip, Jushin, as well as the Suyo Matilla, these are expected kind of bans. And if they are left out open, then they can go for the first pick for these heroes as well. So that's how good they are onto this meta. But maybe a respect ban coming up. I don't see the Badang getting banned often. And even to the like early phases of the draft, that Badang might be a respect kind of a ban or maybe a target ban, but the banning phase is already over, and the chip Jushin as well as the Suyo. Three of the priority bans have already get banned out. There are options as well. There is the Matilla, there is the Kali, there is the
Only
Sicilian
love
as well.
and light
And yup,
are
from the side
everlasting.
of Team Fusion Esports, we are seeing the Sicilian getting the first pick.
I guess that is such a good pick because, well, last match tells it all, guys. Like, Cecilian is doing so well in this meta. Like, the damage, the mobility, like, I shouldn't even say mobility
Gaze the
because he
stars
actually does
and
not have
seek your
mobility, but with the
path.
bat feast, he does have some extra mobility and survivability because he's getting the regen and the displacement of his sanguine claws. Like, that's so annoying. And okay, there we have a Hayabusa coming in. That could be a lot of trouble to Sicilian. Like the quad shadow and sudden Oki shadow kill, and Sicilian might be shut down. Also, the duality
My
coming in
role?
from Loyi.
No.
Well,
My
let's
Oh
just
duty
my
see how
god.
she
is to
can
make
place it.
false hope real.
Oh my god, that is yeah, that is a Yin pick coming up, right? We don't see Yin often getting picked out like this, but that might be a signature kind of pick for Lemon. So that might be the reason why he decided to pick the Yin in such an early phase of the draft. If he is able to like land up his ultimate and take his opponent to the domain and
Magic is
secure
my
those kills,
life.
then like Yin pick can be quite worth it. But onto the late phases, Yin is not able to contribute that much compared to the early and the mid phases of the game. So that might be one of the things they need to work out more on. And the Harith pick also coming up from the side of Team Dakusena too. So Harith Gold Lane is quite good, but the Lunox is still open. So Lunox is a really good match against the Harith onto the Gold Lane. So I'm seeing a possibility of maybe a Lunox ban coming up from the side of Team Dakusena.
Yes, that is completely true. Like Yin has
I
a
am the
lot of
moonlight
damage
that
and
breaks through the
like he's a
darkness.
good all-rounder, but he can
I
only
am the
kidnap
priestess
one
of
hero,
primal
guys.
lightning,
Like yeah,
the
exactly. I'm
hunter of
just gonna
all the
call it
evil
kidnap because
gods.
I just feel it's so. Especially if you're playing Angela and you're riding on like okay, and then if you're attached to one of your heroes and suddenly that hero gets kidnapped and you are falling down in front of like 3 4 people and I'm like I'm just so sorry. Let me just go. But okay, that's not happening here. But at the same time, I believe he is really good against MMs like gold laners and stuff. But Dakusina is having Harith as a gold laner with a Purify. Now that just tells us like the gold laner is not gonna be susceptible
I
to Yin,
am
and
vengeance
they have actually banned
incarnate.
two of the good MMs. So they are actually trying to not give good MMs to the blue team. And I feel like the Dakusena thinks that the blue team is gonna go for a marksman for the gold lane. And maybe I also think they would be doing that because Sicilian and Hylos together have a lot of magic. Like Lunox could be a good pick, but I just don't think they might be going for that. So let's just see what they do.
I do agree with you onto that point. But even though the Lunox is not picked, for going against the Harith, I have seen people pick the Beatrix too. So Beatrix can also be a possibility. But to like there are if what do you say it the blade armor kind
Yes.
of the blade armor kind of a composition kind of a tank might a roamer might come up from the side of Team Dakusina. So the Beatrix pick might happen or it might not. And as
I
you
think in
mentioned,
this current meta, like Harith is really weak against like burst damage coming in, and especially crit hero. I like I would necessarily say Layla, but like obviously she's not that good at the early. So right now, meta marksman with burst crit damage, well that has to be Bruno, guys. So I say a Bruno pick on the blue
For
team should be a
honor!
really good addition. And I kind of saw this coming because the implosion coming in
It is in
and the
despair that I
dispersion and
see the
rotation
I'll be
fondness.
on the
duality
way.
by Logi. That could be a really good touch. And that is a bad draft, I would say. Like, I'm not really sure I like the draft for the blue team because they have a lot of magic. Like, this is exactly what I had predicted that Hylos will be going onto the EXP lane, guys. like Itam, you remember I was telling, like they already have Sicilian and Hylos and magic damage, so Lunox might not be a good pick. This is exactly why I said that, because Hylos is more common on the EXP as compared to Rome in this current meta, and that is exactly what they did. While Matilda is a good pick, like she can reposition you, provide you with shields to counteract Hayabusa's quad shadow kills and stuff. But at the same time, the Soul Blue, the reverse clone, the
The fire
entropy
of
by
battle
Satan, the
never
bat feast and the bat
extinguishes.
impact, the law and order, the punishment ring, everything. There is so much magic damage coming in from the blue team, and Yin is the only physical one. So if the red team figures it out, I think that is gonna be a bit of trouble.
That is true. Because the Matilda as well as the Nathan, you did mention that the magic damage might not be quite good for the side of the blue team going to the gold lane. But what happened was they picked out the Nathan. So we are yet to see how they are going to be executing it onto this game. And if you ask me regarding the draft, then I would say Team DS might have quite the advantage, but still, at the end of the day, it is going to be the execution that is going to be mattering the most. And if Dakusena actually comes up, they have the Tigreal too. And if they come up with really good implosion plays as well as that diversion plays coming up from that Lunox, so they have more of a team fight kind of a composition. So we are yet to see how they are going to be
5
executing
seconds
it.
till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
Completely
them!
understandable. So now this is actually up to the synergies of the team. So both the teams are starting off with the blue buffs. Okay. So Hayabusa is actually planning to rotate on the top lane, because I'm not sure, because Hylos with his thickened blood, like he has a lot of HP, and I don't think a level 4 Hayabusa with just a Ogre Shadow Kill could take him down. What do you think?
Yep. The initiation will be the main part on that, and we are onto the game, and they are just focusing on getting onto those level 4 spikes and basic rotation coming up. They are not they are just not overextending any team fights for now, and focusing onto your main objectives would be one of the key points for victory for both of the sides. Haitatsu is trying to get some. Okay, she is trying to help that Louis get that minions as fast as possible. They are just focusing more on to getting that level 4 spike and contesting the turtle as soon as possible. But
And there is, guys, my turn. Entropy connect onto Logi. There's a lot of damage coming in from her already. The soldier is here, and okay, the first blood goes to the blue team. Now, I believe that was a good play, but at the same time, TK, ooh, and that was a punishment. Like, Matilda was really out, and she was recalling there, like, she just retreated a bit back, and that was 1-for-1 trade, both the tanks going down. So I think it's even. But although I say it's even, it's not, because from Team DS, it was a gold laner who got the kill. Whereas onto the red team, onto the blue team, it was the hyper who got the kill. So what do you think? How is this gonna affect us?
I think the gold laner getting the early kill might quite affect it, because Harith can be quite aggressive too, and he is like combined as well as those basic attacks coming up from that Zaman force. He will be able to deal some decent amount of damage too. But one thing I did note as well was Yin, when he take the Tigreal to the domain, he uses retribution. But the engage coming up, the glorious pathway actually being forced out by the Hylos, followed by the revitalize, the OB shadow kill coming up from that Hayabusa, but he will be able to escape just for now. But look at the bot lane. That Yin is able to land, able to get that kill onto that Hayabusa, and the Zaman force actually being baited out from that Harith as well. They engage once again. Yamraj might be taken. Flicker being forced out, and he will be able to retreat at least for now. But Lemon will be the one securing the turtle. The guiding wind coming up from that Matilda, able to get that kill onto Yamraj, and it is Team Fusion Esports with those trades. Not Fusion, actually it is Team Fusion Esports with those trades, a 2-for-1 trade, as well as the turtle going for the side.
I think this is okay for DS, because Harith did get the kill at the early, but at the same time, like, Lemon is getting kills, guys, and 2-0-0 already. Like, that's the 3-minute mark. Like, you don't want Yin to snowball, because Yin snowball is okay. Those synchro fusions are also looking really powerful right now.
Oh, look at the damage coming up from the Sicilian already low. Oh my, that Sanguine Claws as well as that Bat Impact will be connecting onto that Louis, getting that kill. And she was trying to make an escape. Yamraj was trying to make an escape. The Retribution coming up, but the domain from Sukuna. This time that Yin will be taking him onto that domain and getting that kill. And funny, Absolute Cinema is definitely not having a good time. And that Yin is actually fed with 3 kills already onto this game.
I believe that Hyper is having some issues because we are kind of seeing a retry gap or at least a gameplay. Oh, Matilda is actually zoning in and see, Lemon has a lot of confidence going in. Although he decided to go implosion.
A 3-man implosion play was there just now, but this time Sicilian once again with the follow-up, but he going down. The Glorious Pathway actually was used out by the Hylos in order to initiate, but the trades went for the side of Team Nakusina just now. Haitatsu did make that implosion play. That was quite worth it. And the turtle about to be spawned onto the next 10 seconds. And the entropy play coming up from that Nathan. Harith might be taken down, and Harith is actually taken down. Funny Valentine is not having a good time, but okay, Louis with the divergent play onto the backside. The Purify being forced out by that Nathan, but the flicker play coming up, and that Louis will be able to get that kill onto that Nathan finally. The Purify also being forced out, and that was quite a worth it trade. The Glorious Pathway once again being used out by that Hylos. Lemon might be able to secure the turtle, but there is a Shadows too, but still Lemon will be the one securing that turtle, and he might be able to retreat, but the 2-man implosion play once again by Haitatsu. Matilda will be taken down, and Hylos able to deal some damage, but once again, look at this Yin, a double kill already for him. There comes the Ogi Shadow kill and the follow-up, and that is going to be a triple kill for that Yin. A 4-for-1 trade for the side of Team Fusion Esports.
Yin is doing really well, like 6-1-2. That is a lot of snowball potential coming right in. And as I was saying, like, the items and all, like...
Oh my god! That was quite unexpected, I would say. Like, Yin was trying to land a hit at least onto that Harith, but that Zaman force onto the point. So he will get punished down for that overextension. If he decided to retreat, then maybe he would have been able to save his life. But the entropy coming up from that Nathan onto Yamraj. Yamraj will be taken down just now, and that was kind of a bad positioning will be affecting. But the Zaman force coming up from that Harith onto the Hylos, still not enough damage, and Hylos is way too tanky to be taken down like that. And Funny Valentine will be almost will be able to retreat, but there comes the Matila with the follow-up, but no, he will be able to retreat and at least go back for now.
As I was saying, like, Harith and Yin are not exactly a good combo, and the losses for Yin.
But the Matilda just got executed on trying to initiate, but Shadow kill. Now, Funny Valentine quite low as well. The Purify being forced out by the Sicilian. Meanwhile, off camera onto the bot side, Hylos is able to land a kill onto that Masha, but Yamraj with a really good follow-up with that Harith, able to get that kill onto Sicilian, and Team Dakusena are slowly but surely coming back to the game.
I feel like Masha was not that much of a good pick, although she does have HP based damage and a thunderclap with the Blade of Ecstasy. Like, that is looking like a lot of burst potential. But instead of Hylos, I believe that Masha should actually lock on to Nathan or some squishy hero. And like, even a Sicilian, I think she can just do guaranteed kill. So the targeting and the prioritizing should be better, I feel.
Yep. By far, oh my god, that Yin's ultimate just cancelled out Lemon. That was not expecting definitely, but the Zaman force being used up onto that Hylos, he might be taken down, and my god, contract kill. So one of an HP, but okay, Harith with the follow-up. Funny Valentine able to get that kill onto Hylos, and in terms of the tower advantage, it is still Team Fusion Esports with 2 tower advantage, but the guiding wind being used by the Matila in escape instead of initiating. Tigreal was trying to land an implosion play or maybe a follow-up coming up, but he was not able to do so. Harith is trying to get that blue buff of that Yin, but the Retribution will be able to secure that purple just for now. And look at that Hayabusa trying to engage once again onto that Matilda, but no proper follow-up so far.
Well, as I was saying, Harith is a very well placed hero here, and Lemon is doing a lot of mistakes. Like, he's just going and walking in front of them, and the amount of CC he's being dealt, like, that is just insane because lure, diversion, duality, like, everything together, he was not even able to use his ultimate. And Nathan has spotted his holy crystal, guys. So that is a lot of damage potential coming in with the Feather of Heaven, Stallion Scythe, and Holy Crystal. Like that is very good for that.
I do agree with you. And Harith, yeah, coming back to your point, Harith is, oh my god, another engage, but okay, the domain B finally getting a kill onto that Hayabusa. He was able, like, he almost saved him with that Omi Shadow kill, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And the entropy coming up, but the 3-man implosion play, but the Purify will be cancelling those if it will play out. And we are getting trades after trades. Lemon able to do the follow-up, and that is going to be a complete wipe out for the side of Team Dakusena. There are the minions, and the question is, they might be able to end this game. The cooldown timers are still up, but there is no proper minions. But maybe they might be able to end this game, but Hayabusa with the Ogi Shadow kill almost, but this time Yin will be able to get that kill, but the minions are just not enough to be ending that game. Almost Team Fusion Esports got that victory, but for now they will just be going for the Lord.
Very close, very close. That was so close, too close for comfort. And that was good diversion by Loyi, but the Lord was secured by Nathan. I feel that Hayabusa is not having the best day of his life. Or maybe not even the worst day, but definitely not a good day.
Definitely, he is just getting taken down by that Itadori Yuji onto Ryomen Sukuna. So, facing Sukuna like that is definitely not a good. You don't want to be facing Sukuna onto that domain. But anyways, the Lord getting secured from the side of Team Fusion Esports. The lane sync is quite up to the point from the mid and from the bot. So there might be an engagement. Lemon once again, but Masha will be taken down onto the top side. Meanwhile, back on, there is some action going on the mid side. The glorious passivity used out by the Hylos. Nathan using his entropy, trying to mark down the base, and there comes the crowd control onto 3 people, but the explosion not connected. And the Sacred Hammer will not be connected. Well, there are only 2 people for the side of Team Dakusena, and that is going to be GG game over for the side of Team Dakusena, and Fusion Esports will be qualifying to the next round.
That was a really interesting match, and I did believe that they were doing good, but at the same time, I did say Masha needed to actually mark onto Sicilian or Nathan. Like every time I see Masha, she was onto Hylos, she was onto like fighting with Yin, and she was dying. Like that was so wasted potential because I just feel Masha with her Thunderclap and the Blade of Heptasis, like that is so much burst damage. And anyone barking on to Sicilian, like if you just suddenly come up to Sicilian and like, hey, go, and you can actually get the kill, like that is not even funny. Like that is so fucking scary. But well, they did do good, and I did say Absolute Cinema was also not having a good day because all these retry misses and all, he did not even have proper stacks for his Skype yourself. Like just an anti here, like that is not doing a good job. Well, I did see that they are having a lot of magic damage, and well, the team DS did recognize that, but at the same time, they did not do much about it. Like the blue team were not able to deal much damage, or like they did not have to do it. They just played objective. They took the turtles, they took the lord, they took the turrets, and that was really, really well played.
Definitely. And that Yin pick was more of a signature pick for them, most probably. And that is one of the reasons why he was able to execute it so well against against Dakusena, and that Hayabusa definitely was not having the time. He was
Exactly.
yeah.
Coming back to my point, Itami, are you going to have to say something to me about comfort picks now? So that's as I said, like you're not doing good against Harriet. Like we can see Harriet has the MVP as well. But like as I said, Harriet with the Purify and his mobility, like the Chrono Dash and the Synchro Vision, he actually got a kill on Yin as well. But it depends on how you play it. And like even comfort picks and non-meta heroes can be really good. Do you agree with me, Tavi? Like, you have to agree with me.
Yeah. Well, yes, but kind of no, because
Oh my god.
because
Cause,
at the end of the day, because I did say, like, even though if you have a better draft, you might have an advantage, but the execution part should be better. And that is what happened for the side of Team Fusion Esports. Their execution was way better for, like, comparing to Team Dakusena, and they were able to capitalize more. And Yin was kind like more of a comfort pick. We don't see Yin often in tournaments, but he somehow still was able to make it work out. So I do agree with you onto that point. Like, signature hero is there, and another thing is, whatever hero it is, it depends upon the user how you depend, like how you are going to be utilizing. It depends upon the pilot how you will be flying up the plane. That's how it is.
right, guys. So you can see Itami being so diplomatic here, and he is not agreeing with me. So, guys, we will be back after a short break after I knock some sense into this guy. So, well, stay tuned, guys, and we will be back soon.
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything come crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.
Fame, wealth, power, immortality. How dull. But this one... Offer that which is most precious to you, and your wish shall be granted.
My mother always wanted...
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything come crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.
Fame, wealth, power, immortality. How dull. But this one... Offer that
The spirits are departing soon.
This candy was the last thing Mom gave me. You'll help me, right?
The shades bring nothing but trouble.
Don't you have weaknesses?
A flower pastry would be nice.
It's a tide of passing! I wrote this for you. Mom? Mom?
Thank you. Just take the candy.
But I already traded it for this flower pastry. Here.
Style, passion, power. Inner drive fuels us through every race and pushes us through every action. Speed is our soul. Freedom, our aspiration. We enjoy every moment in our pursuit of a better self. Conquer all fears. Press into the great unknown. This is who we are. Made for speed, born to win. Together, we'll reshape the game.
In their hearts, fear festers into darkness. But deep within, there is hope to crush that fear.
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything come crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.
Back with the third match of today. Well, technically it's the fourth match, but since I've been casting this is third one, so well, it doesn't really matter. So we are back with the blue team and the red team. Well, the names will be updated to you soon enough. So with me on the casters deck, I have Asuya, and this is me, Miko Gaming, and we will be reporting to you live whatever happens. Well, before I introduce her, sorry guys, well, I did say that I will knock some sense into that guy. But that guy got knocked out. So, well, we have the beautiful Asuya taking up his place. Say hi, Asuya.
Hello, Miko. Hello, everyone. And I'm really excited to be here today. Thank you for that introduction. With that, let's just move on to the band section. And I am seeing quite unconventional bands with, like Zask. What do you think about it?
I also feel the same. Like the meta a few like months ago was around him. But right now, Zask
Butterflies
is not
born by
exactly
thy
a
wish,
bad material.
guided
At the
by
same time,
lantern's
yes,
light.
like, okay, after last match, I should not really say this, but again, that is not a ban which I would expect. But just look at that. Lucian, what do you think? Like, this is a normal meta ban coming in.
Well, Lucian, of course, she is a very annoying mage, and I believe that she needs to be banned out because she has that early game firepower. With those two instances of CC onto her hand, she can be really monumental when it comes to providing early game kills. So yeah, a great ban. But then again, banning out again, pretty weird if you ask me, because everyone can have a Winter Crown Plus. That Purify. So I think unless in the previous game he was used up and it is a respect ban, I don't see the need of banning out an Atlas either.
Well, I completely agree with you. Like, while the Mia and Link bans are kind of the meta bans, the Fatal Links and the Mitoad, like, I'm not sure if they are really
Exorcist of the
that skilled.
Dragon
My god.
Spirit
So
here.
we have the first pick Yu Zhang, guys. That Dragon Tail is gonna hit hard. But at the same time, I don't really think he's a first pick item because, like, there's still Khalid in it. Like, there's a lot of picks left. So I think the changes and the patches are literally hitting hard. And we have Bellaric and Clint, maybe. What do you think, Asia? How is this going?
Well, both the teams might just as well be going for the comfort picks, and they do not care about the meta because we would be seeing Aurora or a Khalid, maybe a Suyu, even Suyu is open. Hayabusa might be there, but Chip is also open, but instead they go for a Yuzong. And I think picking up Yuzong too early into the draft not a good option because you always have those options like Ovis or even a CC who can actually melt him down. Even a Hilda can, I think bypass a Yuzong right now.
I'm like, seriously, the Matilda is open, Chip is open, Sicilian is open, and no one seems to be even bothered about it. Like, that is. I'm not even sure how can I wrap my head around this, Asiya. And that is just going crazy. Like, I'm just going nuts with this draft. Like, this is exciting and, like, strangely, like, I don't know, like, displeasing or, like, agitating in a strange way. Are you excited? Just as excited as I am.
Yes, I am. I really want to see how all these, unconventional picks work out. Like Belric, I'm seeing him after a really, really long time. Maybe they just want to deny a marksman because he can be a utter nuisance for a marksman. And there we go with a carry. Although I think a Nathan could also have been a great pick since he's also there in the meta. But then let's just see how the match goes on because like three of the cards, Tigreal, the explainer, even the marksman are out in the open.
Yes, I feel that, but at the same time, I think this was okay because Nathan, with his entropy, like the advanced, like more and more attack speed, even with the reverse clone, like he has a lot of attack speed, and Beleric is like known to counter attack speed heroes like those Deadly Thorns and the Vengeance. along with his ultimate, the Dryad's Rod, that is really annoying to any attack speed based hero. But at the same time, I believe like Carrie also has a lot of attack speed coming in, like with the neon light wheels, the speedy light wheels, and she's actually going for an Inspire. Is that really a good choice? Okay, I literally have to doubt that.
Well, I have the same doubts. Seeing a carry with Inspire, it's been quite a while because mostly I see people using her with maybe a Flicker or a Vengeance or even Aegis, but this is my first time seeing her with an Inspire.
Exactly, like this has been so long. I'm like, are you sleeping? Because this meta is so not today. Like like you're looking like walking down a street and you see someone wearing a mid 80s scarf and you're like, honey, that scarf has to go because this fashion is so out of date. Like that is the same feeling I'm having right now with Carrie. But let's just hope she proves me wrong because like I'm rooting for both the teams.
Well, true, but then just look at the bully ban. I mean, it's been ages since I've even seen people pick them up. Maybe they do not want to, you can cancel the ultimate coming from our Tigreal or even push back the
Hope will
Yuzhong.
find a
So maybe
way,
they do not want any
even
of
when
that
all is
business, so they
forlorn.
will be banning that mage away.
I'm still surprised, Asiya. Like, Sicilian is out in the open. Sicilian, Aurora, like, nobody cares about them. And I just feel so bad. Like, you are underestimating my dear opera
May the
singer.
blood of my
Like, he
enemies
is,
flow
oh
from
my
my
god, he
spear.
is actually open. So, well, unless the red team is planning on picking him. Like, if Valor has been banned, like, I believe that is a good ban because Valor is counter to Tigreal. But at the same time, look, what's going on? Exactly, Partho. Like, I would say both of them are like what you are saying, but at the same time, yeah, Carrie and Tigreal pick against a Belreg is kind of questionable, and we are having the same doubts as you are having right now. Let's just see what they're gonna do.
Well, yet, and once again, I'm seeing the Alpha on the Vengeance. Maybe they're just planning to send him to the EXP lane, but I highly believe that he would do much better when it comes to the jungle. Because why else would they be going for a Vengeance? Is it that monkey on the jungle or the Alpha makeover? Do you think?
Well, that is such a good question because both of them have not set their spells yet. But at the same time, I also agree with you. Alpha as a jungler
The
should be
Immortal
much
One
better.
chose me to vanquish the
And
shadows that
oh,
plague
this
this
is
world.
gonna be a Nana. Like I remember the first match Asia, and that was first pick Nana. And I must say, I am really disappointed because that little mischievous kitten. I'm like, she
Do you
is
want
a
to make friends
Leonin,
with
but
Nana?
like, I'm just gonna call her a kitten. And she is so mischievous, so much damage potential, but she was not used to her potential at all. So that was really, really a disappointing play. Like, no offense to the players, but still, guys, you actually need practice. And like, sometimes these are the people who are actually like making a bad name for these heroes. Like, a lot of players are like, oh my god, Layla is gonna feed. I'm like, bro, no, I am different. You have to trust me. So, like, yeah, I can't really blame them because of all the randoms they meet.
Well, I mean, I really like the Suyu pick at least because he's the one. If Alpha will be going for the jungle, he's a strong competitor. He can be the fast jungle in the beginning. He can do those snowballs, and he's pretty, sustainable even in the early game, just like the Alpha. But then Nana pick, I'm just, moving my head around how they're gonna utilize the Nana because most of the picks will be just like Yuzhong will be pretty far ahead trying to split the enemy, maybe trying to take down the mage. But from the other side, a great pick with the Lui, they might be planning to sandwich the enemy.
Yes, I see that some of the commentators have actually said that if Zask is banned, then Madara has no other choice. So I think that was a targeted ban, guys. And we have a good Zask player in the red team. But unfortunately, he has been denied of his heroes. At the same time, I feel like a good Flicker Implosion, the Sacred Hammer coming in with Molina Blitz, that could guarantee a lot of kills. And I don't see Purify on either team. Like, that is so much bravery. Like, both the mages with flame shot, like I'm not sure. Like I just cannot endorse this, and I do not like this. Like at least a flicker or purify, like I don't know, Asya. Like I just can't be happy with this. What do you think?
Well, to purify, but there isn't even a retribution in the other team, Mako, right now. Maybe the alpha was meant for the jungle and he faced some issue.
That could be so true. And guys, while we both were so concerned and so debating onto who is gonna jungle, and they just forgot it. Like Asia, I think you stole all of their worries, and they just were like, Asia is taking all the tension for us. So we just think they actually forgot it. Okay, so is this gonna be a redraft or like? Let's just say they do have some amount of time, and if they officially contact the referees, then according to the rules, we will be providing them a redraft. But until then, there is a debate going on. Asia, tell us what's going on.
Oh my god, that's Sui going in, taking the first kill onto the Yului. GK killer next onto the chopping board as 3 people are following up behind him. The stun connecting onto him. And yes, this will be the second kill acquired. But then again, I'm really, suspicious that there is not even a single jungler, but they're landing without a pause or a restart. Oh my god, the Yuzhong will be taking another kill. It's like a killing spree from the side of the blue team right now. Not on the good position, especially because they do not have a jungler.
Oh, that was a lot of bravery, and that's a shutdown. I feel that was a really stupid decision. Like, Lloyd is so low, but at the same time, you're not supposed to do that. Like, you are the jungler. Why are you going for a trade-off for a mage and a jungler? Like, that is not a wise decision at all. But at the same time, I believe that their carelessness is because they don't have a jungler, so that all the objectives and all are pretty much secure. At the same time, I believe that the referees will be talking out. Let's just see what kind of stuff is gonna happen. Hello, Casa Casa. This is the MLOS, the Moba vs Odisha series, and welcome to the tournament. Do like the stream and subscribe to the channel.
Oh yeah, at the same time, the Yuzhong with a really great gameplay. I mean, the micro skills coming from him is pretty great. And just look at the blue team right now. Whenever they rotate, they have at least 3 people who onto the heels, but the Seagull going in, bringing them out. Killer looking again low. I think he will be taken down, and yes, it will be Nana securing that last hit. And so you're just moving around looking for 1 kill. And I really believe if they go on for the lane, the 4 people can pretty easily turret dive and take that kill onto themselves. With the first Lord spawns, they might even be going for the turtle right now.
Yes, I believe that was completely right, and the decision making and the synergy is completely on point. And Secret with the flicker play, like the flicker and sacred hammer, that is so good. Okay, now we have a pause, guys. So I think they have. Okay, no. What is going on? Okay, maybe they have just decided, and there might be a surrender and.
They might. Brian, her carry also looking really low. I think she hurt the slow onto Legend. Legend would be taken down. Oh my god, that was complete Uno reverse right there.
Completely. But that was a good play coming in, but I think that the red team is already not having a good day. Like, I'm not sure if this is a bad day. Like, this is one of the bad days, guys.
True, I mean, just look at them on the rampage right now. And meanwhile, the alpha charge coming in onto Yuzhong. Yuzhong goes strong, losing his second skill on, putting everyone onto the airborne. The sun, in a really low HP, he will be taken down. I mean, 2 versus 1. He is level 6, you are level 4. What are you even trying out there? He can easily take you away.
That dragon deal is dealing so much damage. And Logic is also there, but the Black Dragon form is here, and he's gonna have some enhanced skills. Oh, the flame shot, but he's onto Logi, and there's a mega kill coming in from Yuzhong right there. Even Alpha is really low. If he's gonna die, oh, the Dragon Team, but it's this. Secret is also here, but a lot of turret damage has been sustained by, oh, the Spear of Alpha connecting onto Table, but Alpha will be taken down. So, this is literally not going good for the red team.
I mean, yeah, they're on a rampage right now, securing kills here and there. And Yu Zhong doesn't even need any help. He can easily do that 1 versus 3 just because the difference in the skill, in the gold. And yes, just look at that. They will be dueling it out once again. The Yin Yang combo connecting on to no one but the ultimate from Nana will be securing that life. And our Narendra Modi and the Suyu will be taking down the Louis once again. Like 13 for 1 and it's only 4 minutes, Mako.
Yes, I was wondering about that. Like, the time is already up, so you can no longer even request a redraft. So that is sad, and I'm not sure if you know the rules properly, but I think this is gonna be it for the red team. Ooh, damn, that was okay.
That
I
flame
needed
charge.
I was just like telling you guys that I just like him, Charlotte. Okay, but at the same time, I just feel like even a flicker play could have guaranteed the kill, guys. But okay.
Well, true. I mean, just look at King Beat here right now. The carry with the Inspire making sense at this point. The Peleric using his ultimate and the Vengeance connecting on to no one. A very bad decision, but the Implosion play coming in on so many people. BTR from the side, dishing out the damage, and Suya joining in. It will be a mega kill secured by her, and a kill is free for Narendra Modi once again. Oh my god. Like, I was really anticipating you are joining in a group in front of a Tigreal. What else do you expect?
Exactly, that was such a silly move. Like Tigreal's Implosion and Sacred Hammer and the Bolina Blitz. This is exactly what I warned you guys about, but well, you guys can't hear me, so well, that is something you have to be careful about.
I mean, yeah, to listen to Mako, get the Purify, especially when you have the Tigreal, and of course, we were all just hoping that it's easy to get a Purify, especially when Tigreal was taken up in the first phase. And I think they will be duking it out once again as the teams are kind of joining in the top lane. But then again, why go solo, Mako? Just look at it Alpha.
Exactly, like guys, this is what Asiya told you. You should listen to me. Exactly, just listen to me.
Oh, just look at that! The combo coming from 3 people! And Rishabh just escaping barely in a few HP. And the turret from the top will also be taken down. I mean, at this point, I don't think so that the red team does have any hope for any comeback because the goal lead is massive, 27k on the side of blue team right now. Meanwhile, the other side not even having a jungler, the synergy is really low, and the way they are mispositioning.
Oh, the Dragon Sword and Dragon Team, the amount of damage Lolly just got huge. I feel like the red team really has to stop taking engages, although they are not exactly taking engages, but they are not even able to disengage right now. The goal difference is so high, and I think this could be it if they get the Lord. Like, it's gonna be like 30 seconds for the Lord to slot.
Well, true, and when you mentioned that they cannot even disengage, that's completely true, owing to the Tigreal's implosion, owing to the stun from the skill of our Narendra Modi, Suyu, and finally the Molina Blitz. Like, even if you want to retreat, you get stunned right there. And right now, the red team boxed up inside the turret, only 3 of the inhibitors remaining. Will they be able to defend that Lord, Mako? What do you think?
That is if they went for the Lord. Okay, I feel like the blue team should have just waited a few seconds. Like, it is already 8-5, guys. But at 8 minutes, the Lord would have been here, and it would have been much better to take the Lord instead, because the blue team is in complete control of the map. Like, that could have been a free Lord. Oh
my god, just look at
what has
the
happened.
implosion. What a beautiful implosion, and the Molina Blitz taking that double skill with the first skill of the carry. I mean, this Tigreal is impressive. I really love his flicker ultimate, and so many lives taken down, only 2 members remaining. I think they will be looking to take down the top lane. Inhibitor turret right there, 2 members trying to defend, but what can you do? 2 against 3, Mako.
That is completely helpless. Like, the blue team is dominating so bad. The amount of damage, the gold, the levels, like everything is actually against the red team. I don't think damage on to Beleric, like Beleric is getting melted.
I mean, of course, the goal difference. I mean, so 9 minutes into the game, and you are already struggling. Maybe the miscommunication, maybe the, disconnection right there. But just look at the implosion coming in once again strong. A monster kill secured by the Nana. 1 kill by the Louis, but Okay, it's a double kill, kind of over-engaged if you ask me, as both the teams are right now trying to protect that crystal. Boy going in strong, boy really low on HP. Rishabh trying to take down those minions, the clones melting down right there. BTR trying to take down that base as the crystal has been locked up, and I think this will be the end for them right now.
Completely. I think that was such a good decision. Like, that is a marksman who knows her job when to deal damage to the enemies and when to mark objectives. So, well, that was such a fast paced game. And well, while I should not even judge it because, like, I cannot judge it. I'm not sure if that was his strategy or that was a mistake, but not having a retry in this current meta, like, that is a downfall for any team right now.
I highly agree with you, Mako. Not having retribution really costed them. The match just ended in 9 minutes, like one of the earliest games I have seen in a tournament. But then again, like a Sun from the side lane, this is a really, really late game, right? But they did not even get the time to farm up. So yeah, very one-sided.
Very one-sided. Like that was a bad decision. And Sun with all of his clones gathered up at the same place for Loi and some other people. Like that's begging. Like take real, come implosion us. Like you're literally asking for it. And the way Tigreal delivered, like that was delivered with 100% accuracy, guys. Like the flicker plays, the implosions, the Molina plays all of them combined so well, I literally have no complaints. That was a non-meta team at its best.
Yes, the synergy. At the end, it doesn't matter if it's meta or not. But how you follow up and how you're able to execute your skills matter. And that implosion and the Molina Blitz really made the day. And I think with this, we will be going for a break, or is this the last game, Mako?
Okay, so this is the last match, guys. So don't worry, because although this was the last match for today, but we will be back with much more exciting matches just tomorrow. So subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, and we will update you soon with the new fixtures.
Do I really have what it takes? What if I lose my way? Is it really worth it? Everything come crashing down? No. Without this competition, I would have never met Dexter or dreamed of reaching for the stars. Let's burn as bright as we can, Dexter, till the very end.